Coolio. All right, let's do this thing. So apparently there are 7 missions in the demo, which is an impressive level of demoing, but here we go. The eve of humanity's greatest journey. Is there... Nope, that's just info. So let's get on with it. Initialization initiated. Ash, thank you for the bits, dude. Welcome in. I know, Creeper World streamer all over again. Licensing wise, you usually need to shout out your engine. It depends on your licensing agreement. It will usually be listed in the credits, yes. Okay. Well, this is a very different intro than the type of thing that we got with Creeper World 3, that's for sure. So yeah, sorry about this, kid, but no launch party for you. The system cache needs purging. You'll need to head to the launch site and run a full sim today, as in right now. You know, so we can launch the single greatest scientific experiment in human history on time tomorrow. Dr. Siloy from director Hale. So this would be prequel? Enjoy your sim time. The real heroes around here will be sure to enjoy the launch party. Oh. Maybe I'll also inspect the Joven drive while I'm there. You know, the thing that was made possible by my grandfather and the only reason we're here. You all enjoy your party while I make a difference. Dr. Saloy. Alright, cool. Enter lab control and get this over with. The defeatist attitude in this is hysterical. I feel this game on a spiritual level. Okay, so yes, zooming in and out, that can also be QZ, yes. Rotate by holding down the mouse wheel, holding down the R key, reset cam button. Oh, that is going to be very useful. Definitely need to remember that that is there. Would like lights on the launch site for tonight's launch party, wants you to visit he wants the visiting dignitaries to clearly see the launch site. Instructs you to construct a tower to connect the Rift Lab to the launch site. This will power the light. You may close my interface and proceed. All right, let's do this. I know the full 3D is going to be super trippy for this. Hendy, yes, but there are Handy, I'm not sure that there was a splash screen. But yes, if you have the free Unity license, there's a Unity splash at the start. And if you have a paid license, depending on the tier of the payment, although it's been years since I've looked at it, so they've probably restructured it. Okay, so same basic principle applies here. Anyway, why are these not connecting? It only builds the connection when it's transferring energy. Interesting. Okay, that'll be a little bit to get used to. Okay. The Soylent Fields are now activating. These are not scheduled to be activated until tonight's launch party. They were to be part of the expedition. The Soylent Fields are operating within normal parameters. Each field is producing energy that's being fed across the network to the Rift Lab. Cool. Seems good. Welcome in, Zemnis. Regularly misses... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Never mind, I get the context. I believe you can change showing the connections and options. At least that was the case in the new dev video. Okay, or in the dev video. So priority sensor notification. Orbital sensors have detected incoming high velocity objects, possible meteors with likely ground strikes. Initiate condition 2 protocols. All right, so brace for impact, coolio, and of course it is creep. Because of course it is. Alright, ASDF is the side-to-side camera movement. We don't know what caused these impacts. They weren't normal meteors. They have released something that is spreading across the terrain. It released the control systems from the lab. Move it to the launch site now. None of your crew are there. You have to do this alone. We can't get to you, and that stuff is advancing on the whole base. Alright, so apparently there may not be in-game pause on this one. P? Pause. It's because the hotkeys aren't set. That's what's up. I think I'd have the connections on if it's a setting. Yeah, I can take a look at it after, but for right now I'm not too terribly worried about it. Everything is detonating. Stop. Of course, there's not an emitter here, so we're not in any real danger. It's just going to settle into the stuff here. The unknown material is approaching the Rift Lab. I recommend relocating mining cannons around the launch site. It will delay the progress of the materials. So we can move that there. Is there another one? Select from these cannons. Ah, okay, gotcha. We move one over there. Maybe get that one over on that side. I'm assuming that the same rules still apply. Yeah, so it can fire downhill, but it cannot fire uphill. So same type of dealio as we were dealing with before in Creeper World 3. It's just much easier now to see the levels, because it's actual physical terrain instead of listed height with temperature differences. That is cool. And Doro, thanks for the sub gift, dude. Going out to Kiggle. Appreciate it. All speed and pause is at the top right. Yes. I see the speed boxes. You have to get out of there. You have to save the lab and yourself. That stuff is destroying everything. There's no time. I've sent the command to Ada. To initiate the launch sequence, jump to Farsight. You can do this. Take the lab through Rift Space. Be the first ever to traverse the galactic void. You need to know that your grandfather message terminated at source. Well, he dead. He dead, yo. Cornicus maps are gonna... Cornacanus maps are gonna get very interesting with the new engine. That's the guy who does the puzzle maps, right? Yeah, it's gonna be fascinating to see how that goes. Okay, communications have been lost. Life support has failed across the base. The unknown material is continuing to advance. Launch sequence needs some time to initialize. The final solutions for our jump have not yet completed. An approximate solution is currently in place. Use mining cannons to keep the unknown material away until initialization is complete. So we only have the cannons available to work with here. So we're gonna go ahead and back these up a little bit to protect our main line instead. I'm gonna back you up as well. There's not really a good reason, unless these have AoE. If they have AoE, that could actually be a huge deal. Let me move that over just a little bit so we can fire down and start eliminating that a tad earlier. All right, initiate the jump. Danu, come in. We have taken shelter in the underground cavern. So now we're going to be trying to save peeps? Is that what's going on? Oh, look. We already have a leaderboard of sorts coming in. Awesome. Okay. Oh, I should have changed. Dadgummit all. Ah! Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. We can fix that later. Exit the mission and go to the second. Wait, can I change my name? I'm not sure. Yeah, the game is slated to come out Q2 next year, possibly sooner. Knucklecracker is not particularly huge on releasing hard details on things because they take their time to get things right. So whatever, if it's earlier, great. If it's not, then I'll be looking forward to it next year. Especially since this game will have the ability to make custom entities. Oh, that's going to be a cool thing to support. Bloob, this is the demo for Creeper World 4. Came out yesterday, question mark, I think. Or the day before. It might have been Tuesday. Yeah. So that is a thing. Cyberpunk just got delayed again, 19th of November. Oof. Oof. Alright, report error to Farsight dev team, system faults, Ada offline. Okay, so the ship is broken. We're not on Farsight. Everything is busted. Everything is busted. Everything will take forever to rebuild. Let's go up here. I'm assuming, yes, that I can basically build these wherever I see terrain changes as long as there is one block. Ah, there are multiple unit sizes now. So these power poles can connect even where there's only a single entity or a single space, whereas these others will take up many, many squares. That is cool. All right, executable modules, 1 of 42 valuable checksums, 41 of 42 corrupt. We will execute the one and hope it's okay. Because that's obviously what you do with a thumb drive that you find laying around, right? Stick it in the console and run the only thing not corrupted without asking what it is first. Sing praises to the founder, all who hear. Ceremonial archive active, 702 yarns have passed since last. So I'm gonna say that's 702 years since whatever happened here. We sing praise to the founders in tongues of in tongue of ancient. Let all hear our words of praise. Praise be the founders. Lost in space with a cult virus and surrounded by an unknown liquid of death. Nice. Okay, so a cult virus. Awesome. I am on board with this. Yeah, it's been a while, Aiden. It's been a very long while. Welcome in, Soken. I think that I need to turn the music down slightly. Hollow system found, cannon enabled, where none was before. Praise be the founders. Not entirely useless. Cannons worked against that liquid back on Mars. Alright, so now we have a weapons tab. I need to pause for a moment. Menu, sound. We're gonna back off to 25s, I think. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, cool. I had the music on like 6%. Yeah, if you're listening to other stuff in the background, definitely. Mother not found, mother must. Founders with mother not. Require mother. Quest must you find great mother. Praise be the founders. So this is how I die, talking to a virus about mother. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to initiate a little cannon build here. And then I'm going to run on the assumption that economy works exactly the same way as it did previously. And we're just going to start like networking all of this together so that we can capitalize on as much economy as possible. I am also noticing that the Soylent production is able to go both up and down and into the creep. I'm assuming that the up is valid, but I'm guessing that it is likely the stuff submerged in creep doesn't actually register resources, if I had to guess. So we're gonna do that. All right. Quest must you find the great mother. Praise be the founders. Time to get serious. I'm getting that other artifact thing to the east. Maybe it's the antivirus. All right, cool. Power stall all of the network? Yes, will do. Totally. We are embracing our inner power stall today and doing the things that we find necessary. Oh, look, deficit of 4. I'm really playing real Creeper World now, boys. Oh, we actually have a deficit graph. A live updating graph in the top window for Eco. Interesting. Very interesting. Great Mother Quest Assist. Creeper graph added to the system. Praise be the founders. Annoying but useful. Reminds me of Director Hale. Alright, so it's called Creeper. This. I want this. It is so clear about what it wants. I love it. Love everything about it. Alright, weaponry. We need a cannon because we're getting overrun here. We do not want to lose support for our systems here. Yes, we're going to get that down. Let's go ahead and also plop ourselves down over here. Ooh. Okay, so this is like the oncoming wave where there's not a whole lot there. And then I'm assuming that this line here is the actual, like, yo, this is a level of creeper that is proceeding towards you. Yup, that's the wave. That is indeed the wave. So we just need something around here to help stave off the incoming. We don't actually have to hold every single position. It's more like we just need to suppress the overall levels and we'll be fine, I think. Alright, we're just going to keep running the deficit casually for now and ignore it as we do a few other things. Viruses can't infect the network if the network has no power. Exactly! Mother is the virus. Oh, right. We're going down political joke roads. Alright, cool. Nice to see that, Jonas. It's a topographical map, I think. Yes! That is what I'm thinking. Are these 3D models or sprites giving the illusion of 3D? There is, yeah, those are 3D. Those are actually 3D models. That's like boxes on boxes, I think. That is an interesting way to do the user interface. I like a lot. Let's go ahead and move these guys down because we can actually take the forward position and get one more set of towers in here. Because I don't know about you, but I like my eco. And we're going to go ahead and put that one over there as well. This all should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and drop a cannon right here because that looks like it's a little bit overwhelmed. And then this over here looks sketch AF. That is getting repeated hits. And then this is where we actually need to be making progress. So let's start trying to clear out this area down here and move across. Although we should be able to move cannonry. So I think that we're gonna do, let's build a couple of extra cannons on the back line so that we can float across if we want to. You can move the UI. Can you move the UI or yourself just a little to the right? Oh. Wow, that was a delayed motion. You gonna cooperate with me there? Yo, let me try this. You gonna move me? Thank you. You are laggy as all get out, but you will cooperate if I ask nicely enough. Alright, so we got all this stuff dropping in. Let's go ahead and move these over here and get ready to breach. Can I? Yeah. We'll move it closer. It's fine. Video feed froze, had to refresh the page. Yeah, there was a very brief little bitrate drop there. So, IDK. Press Q, it sets the camera to the lowest point it can go. Yeah, that's the same as scrolling in and out. It's just a step at a time. It just does it very quickly. Alrighty, so we do have something available here. I thought so. Now we get to find out how the damage registers, because I believe the edge of this turret is going to be in the... Yup, okay, so it is a series of dots up on top, same as the dots across the bottom for ammo. So it's kind of like it's the same basic loading display bar that we've dealt with in the past. It's just in slightly different application. Go ahead and drop over... Wait, is that... There's nothing there. So why is it not... Okay, space to cancel. Move that out there. Tower. There. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Alright, so we've got a little pathway cleared here. Let's go ahead and drop across. I think that we are going to have to maintain a thing down in this zone, but because I don't think that it will reach all the way across with the poles, but we'll find out. Doesn't particularly matter because apparently these cannons do just fine, so I am totally on board with this. Codename Marigold, thank you much for the 8-month resub, dude. I have a job again. Good to be back in the shovel gang. Awesome, dude. Congrats. Shows the places the turrets can hit with dots on the ground. Yeah, that is... There you go. Interesting. Wait, do turrets... Okay, so those are the build spaces. No, they're not. Weird. Very weird. I am not sure what that's all about, but okay. It's got two different grid systems that conflict with each other, and I'm not sure what the one is referring to. It's odd. That's real odd. I am, though, going to connect my cannons. That is relatively important. Let me move these over here, because we do want to maintain a stronghold, and then we're going to go connect to this lovely individual over on this side. Awesome. Gray ones are where you can build? Okay. I was just a little confused because they were differently sized than the other grids that we were working with. Pro advice, if you cover your fingers and nails with industrial contact glue, do not, I repeat, do not scrape that glue with a fresh razor blade on your scalpel knife. Bandage time it is. Yeah, fingernails aren't actually as hard as nails. Who freaking knew? More compatible software on the alien world. I wonder what group beat us here. Install and run. 4 of 4 valid checksums. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're just wandering around the universe installing random software that just happens to be compatible with our computer interface. Okay. I'm unable to detect a rift carrier signal or establish our exact location. Solar spectral analysis is not consistent with Earth or the Farsight system. I've detected an out-of-date system database. The database will be upgraded over time. In the loss of communication while not in the Earth system, return to Mars launch station. So we were launching off of Mars. Engine error, jump drive error. Engine restart is successful. Jump drive restart is incomplete. So I'm unable to initiate the jump. Coordinates are not established without the rift carrier signal. So we've Mother need rift assist, signal for totems sent, reveal they are now. Liftic to totems activate, praise be the founders. So it's trying Mother need rift. Is it calling us Mother now? Or is it summoning the Mother? I'm sure if I do this, I'll get back to Mars. Yup, Liftic to totems. Yes, ah yes. Behold the cryptic virus speak and listen to its wiles, for it will never steer you wrong, surely. Brinko Mama? Yeah. If a knife can cut cartilage and smoke bacons, it'll cut your hands without hesitation. I learned that the hard way. Yes. Ada is the mother. Oh, so it was asking for the program as if it were the mother. That is super duper cool. All right, we're gaining a little bit of context. Maybe with this, we will figure out how this actually works. All right, so we need to bridge across to here. That's actually not too big of a deal because we're already protecting it of sorts. I am going to build another cannon out on this zone because we are getting a little bit of stuff washing in. And then we're gonna do, can I drag? Yes, drag build works, hell yeah. Use is at 13, gen is at 11, so we are going to decrease slightly. This is a lot easier to read out and see how things are working than in the old display. I really, really like this. So we're activating the totems, and that is going to pull this pyramid online, I'm assuming. So I probably need to start pushing over in that direction preemptively. So we're going to do that, and we're going to pull... I'm going to fly a little cannon over there, and then we're going to try to get these in to protect as best we can the forward positions. And I think this one we're actually going to move there. Yeah, I'm going to redistribute these just a little bit because I think that there are better locations for preventing that incursion. Do you remember Ada from Creeper World 3? I'm gonna be real honest, my lore is super duper duper rusty because it's been a while, y'all. It has been a while. So we have stuff coming out this direction, but none of it is actually connected, which leads me to wonder if I was actually making the connection off of the turrets and not off of the mines. Weird. Also, it's choosing some very odd routing, so I'm going to add more routing through there so that it takes a straighter path. I think that that is fair. I definitely think that's fair. This is going to go underwater soon if we don't get... And there it is. if that doesn't get some support. But it's fine. We'll just build more. We're not in heavy use territory right now, so it's all good. That is apparently not connected. No, it definitely is. Okay, okay, okay. We're good. Reclaim the creeper for economy? Yeah. Fingernails don't grow back with a living nail, just the dead nail. I learned this the hard way as well. Don't grow back with living nail, just the dead nail. Oh, you mean it's not attached to the skin anymore on the front? It just like grows out? I thought that depended on the type of damage that your finger had taken. Looks like the Liftic, whatever it is, this is. Okay, so supply pod. Liftic is a different resource. I'm very curious as to what that actually is. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna plop that down in there. And then with that done, we should be able to drop towers along the way here without too much difficulty. That's a connection. That's a connection. Cool. It's fuel for the totems. Gotcha. I know, fingernail injuries are an abomination among injuries. I am totally understanding of this, and I will lay off of it. Arnold, thank you for the 23 months resub, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. FYI, in the dev diaries, the anti-creep is super rare now. Okay. So this is fuel for the totems, which would imply that there is actually anti-creep that comes in later, question mark? And does that mean that the totems are talking to me? I'm very curious about this. Also, are we in for a time travel adventure? I feel like we're in for a time travel adventure, I really do. Okay, so we're fueling the totems using the Liftic. We have 959 left. I guess both need Liftic. Oh. Oh! Oh, hi! Jump restart complete. Rift signal detected. The jump drive has been reinitialized. The jump resolver is confirmed to target it at the coordinates for the Mars launch site. You may initiate the jump when ready. Interesting indeed. Mother Rift jump, rejoice, as it was written, so the quest begin. Praise be the founders. Quest indeed. Here goes nothing. All right, well, let's go. Let's see what's on the other side of this thing. That is gonna wrap everything up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like and share it with someone. If you want to support the channel, catch the streams, or join the Discord, check out the links in the description. Thank you all for being at least partially insane, and I will see you in the next one.